The EPA just finished a project years in the making over at Donna Lake, an attempt to clean out a cancer-causing chemical. Christian Von Preissing reports.
At Donna Lake, this is detective work to locate the source of a cancer-causing chemical getting into the water somewhere in this canal system.
The EPA has been working for years on this problem, and this gravel is part of their solution.
The gravel lines the new banks just dredged by the federal government. Half a mile of canal, the EPA says, was the biggest problem. This section had most of the cancer-causing PCBs.
We think that a majority of the PCB load in the system is in this area, and that by removing this sediment that we are taking that PCB material out of the system.
PCBs that were dangerous because they got into fish. People who ate the fish were at risk of getting cancer. The state restricted fishing here to keep people safe, but it still happens. The suspected source, a pipe that runs underground called a siphon.
Even if the siphon was the source, it's probably been depleted over time because it's very old. And then we think that most of the PCBs were in the sediment in the area that we remediated.
The EPA noticed a pattern. They dredged the part of this canal seen on this map in light blue. Those are the parts of the canal that are directly exiting the siphon that have the highest concentrations of PCBs. More evidence the underground siphon is the source.
This is the Arroyo Colorado, and a mile down that way is the Rio Grande. The source of the water for Donna Lake is the Rio Grande. But they had to get underneath the Arroyo Colorado.
We're speeding this up to show you where it goes.
So to get it underneath, they built a pipe. That pipe is called a siphon. We're walking on it right now. But that siphon was built using old technology. And the siphon ends here, where the EPA found the cancer-causing chemical.
Now that they removed sediment from the canal, they'll wait to see if they were right.
Whether or not we know for sure there's some other source, we don't have that answer. But we are going to continue to evaluate the fish concentrations of PCBs over the next 5 years to make sure that, if we don't see a reduction, we're going to have to continue to look.
For PCBs, a chemical popular in the 60s for industrial purposes that's been banned, but is still out there.
And the EPA says the PCBs aren't floating in the water so much as they are in the tissue of fish that are in the water and in the sediment that's floating around at the bottom of these canals.
They say that's because PCBs are oil-based.
Oil doesn't mix with water, right? So what it tends to do is to either bind to the sediment or it accumulates in fish tissue.
This is the end of a long chapter for the EPA after years of investigation.
I just wanted to let the community know that this was a big step, and this was something that occurred even during this COVID shutdown. And this was a big thing.
Now it's time to watch these waters, the fish and the soil below it, and see if the problem improves. Christian Von Preissing, Channel 5 News, Donna.